There is a briefing from Pratap Reddy, a senior ADGP officer who has been specially deployed for after this particular issue. Let us hear from him what he has to say. What is the latest update on this? What information can you share with us at the time of the point of investigation?
No. So, as all of you are aware, in the follow-up of the murder of Harsha day before night, there was very tense situation in entire Shivamogga city and in the certain surrounding areas also. Immediately on knowing of the incident, the police have taken every precaution, and Sri Murugan, additional DGP, and the in-charge IGP also rushed. Additional forces were rushed to Shivamogga, and a lot of arrangements were made by the Deputy Commissioner and the SP to ensure that the fallout from the murder doesn't spread and it doesn't create widespread law and order problems. So all the arrangements were made, and as so yesterday the investigation as well commenced in the right earnest. All the accused have been identified by police. Already arrests have been made, and the other arrests will be made soon, and the information will be revealed.
How many arrests total till now and how many detained? There are conflicting reports.
Yeah, 2 arrests have been made, 1 detained, and he is under questioning, and they would reveal the results soon. The SP, so the district authorities would reveal the same.
So post yesterday's incidents, any new incident reported today?
Today early morning there are a couple of bikes. There was arson in one corner of the city. And that has been reported.
Also, sir, if you can tell us, we understand there is Section 144 in place. Now, despite that, did you all actually fail to control the crowd? What was it?
No, all that will be examined, but only thing I would say that as far as 144 CRPC is concerned, prohibitory orders and whatever ongoing things that have happened, all legal actions are being initiated, and I spoke to the DC and SP, and it will be done by them. It will be done.
Sir, SP said that 4 more people have involved in this particular murder, apart from those 2, totally 6. Have you sent any special team outside Shivamogga district to detain or arrest them, or what is the update status of that?
No, you see, yesterday Mr. Murugan also updated you. All accused have been identified. Teams are outside as well as within Shivamogga district. So the work is going on, and we are on the verge of closing out and completing the detection and getting the accused persons who are involved.
The victim, sir, did he have a history himself, sir?
I would check that. So I would check that.
A few organizations have also asked for permission to carry out a rally against them. Would that be granted to them considering the situation?
No, I don't think that is this thing. There won't be any processions. See, as of now, prohibitory orders, and you are seeing the city today.
Yeah.
So we ensured that prohibitory orders are being implemented and people are not being allowed. So only after the relaxation of the prohibitory orders, anything can be considered.
Those who are arrested, are they affiliated to any organization? Because the minister himself, Mr. Ishwarappa, has claimed that they are affiliated to the SDP and PFI. Has police...
As far as investigation is concerned, the interrogation is on, and we would come to a conclusion, and once the conclusions are drawn, then only we would be able to intimate the court what it is.
The motive behind this murder?
Motive behind.
Again, it's only post, because we got only 2 accused arrested and 1 is under detention and others are being traced. So once we complete the interrogation and we arrive at a complete picture, that time it would be able to establish. Thank you.
There was a threat to his life.
No, I think we would like to soon lift it, but provided we ensure that peace and no further incidents happen. Thank you. We identified 14 different incidents which would require FIRs. So of that, about 3 FIRs have already been drawn, and in some cases the victims of who lost their property or bike or this thing, we are trying to trace them to get the FIR done. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So there you just heard the senior police official there, Mr. Pratap, updating on the Shivamogga murder investigation. He says 2 arrests have been made, 1 person has been detained, and 14 incidents apart from that would require an FIR. He also said that more arrests would be made. We are also now being joined by Apurva, a republic with the largest presence on the ground there. Apurva is in Bangalore, and Apurva, I want to ask you, the Bajrang Dal had called for widespread protests all across Karnataka. Apurva, before we come to you, we'll just go to Sagai Raj. Sagai Raj, what did you pick up? The motive behind the murder is not something that the police went into so far, but for sure that they've said that more arrests are incoming. Sagai.
Absolutely. It is subject to investigation. Probably only after arresting all those accused involved in this particular murder, they will be able to ascertain with the investigation what was the motive behind this particular murder. As of now, there are teams which is investigating. And talking about the detention, they have detained one more person. Apart from 2 arrests, there is 1 detained. And probably if it is required, if it is proved that he had involved in this crime, even he will be arrested. But as of now, only 2 arrests are being made, and they are looking out for more people. The important point is they have already identified the accused who had involved in this particular murder. I mean to say, assailants who have hacked Harsha to death has been identified. They are searching for them. There are special team which has been formed, and they have been sent to all the places wherever it is required. And probably, according to the senior officer Pratap Reddy, the arrest might happen as soon as possible. Back to studio.
Sagai Raj, so Sagai is telling us what the police also just said, which is that more arrests will be made. There is a person, apart from the 2 arrests, who has been detained, and they are interrogating all 3.
ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಈಗ ತನಿಖೆ ಸೂಕ್ಷ್ಮವಾಗಿರುವುದರಿಂದ ನಾವು ಯಾವ ಹಂತದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ದಸ್ತಗಿರಿ ಮಾಡಿ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯಕ್ಕೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವೋ ಆಗ ನಾವು ತಮಗೆ ಖಂಡಿತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ SP ಅವರು ಮತ್ತೆ ಮುರುಗನ್ ಅವರು ತಮಗೆ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ನೀಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆದರೆ ತಮಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಹೇಳ ಬಯಸ್ತೀವಿ, ಪ್ರಕರಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಖಚಿತವಾದಂಥ ಸುಳಿವುಗಳು ಮತ್ತೆ ಕೊಲೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಪೊಲೀಸರ ಹತ್ರ ಇದೆ. ಆರೋಪಿತರನ್ನು ಬಂಧಿಸಲು ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನು ಜರುಗಿಸಿದ್ವಿ. ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಶೀಘ್ರವಲ್ಲೇ ಬಂಧಿಸಿ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನು ನೀಡಲಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಈಗ ತನಿಖೆ ಆರೋಪಿತರನ್ನು ಗುರುತು ಹಿಡಿಯಲಾಯಿತು. ಈಗ ಅವರನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇಂಟರೋಗೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವರಿಂದ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಪಡೆದ ನಂತರನೇ
already identified the accused who have involved in this particular case. Now we have to formally do all kind of process in the investigation, and after that they should be produced.
ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಖಚಿತಪಡಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿದ ನಂತರನೇ ತಮಗೇನಾದರೂ ನಾವು ಮಾಹಿತಿ.
ಹರ್ಷ ಅವ್ರ ತಾಯಿ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಬ್ಬರು ಏನು ಸಂಶಯ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಪಡಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
The accused involved in this murder are known to each other, and only after ascertaining all those details we'll be able to share the details with you all.
ಈಗ ನಾನು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಪಡೆದಿದ್ದು ಸುಮಾರು 13 ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಜಾಗಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಘಟನೆಗಳು ನಡೆದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಕಂಪೈಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಕೆಲವು ಕಡೆ ಗಾಡಿಗಳು ಸುಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದು ವಾರಸುದಾರನು.
We have already compiled the details of violence which was being reported from 13 different places. So we are completely compiling all the details, and subsequently will be filing a case and FIR on those cases.
ಸ್ವಯಂ ಪ್ರೇರಿತವಾಗಿ ಓನರ್ನು ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ಗಾಡಿ ಯಾರ್ದು ಸುಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವರಿಂದ ಇದು ಬಟ್ 13ರಿಂದ 14 ಘಟನೆಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವೇ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್.
Police personnel will be talking to the people of owners of the vehicles and houses and shops which have been vandalized, and all those details will be collected, and we'll be filing a complete report on the same.
ಸರ್, ಯಾರು ಅರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆ ಏನಾರು ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಥವಾ ಹಿಂದೆ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಕ್ರೈಮ್
ಪ್ರಕರಣಗಳಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಈಗ ಕೊಲೆ ಪ್ರಕರಣಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಆರೋಪಿತರಿಗೆ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆ ಇದೆ, ಅಪರಾಧ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆ ಇದೆ.
ಕರ್ಫ್ಯೂ ಹಾಕಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ಅವಾಗ ಮತ್ತೆ
ಇವತ್ತು ಬೆಳಗಿನ ಜಾವ ತುಂಗಾನಗರ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಬೈಕ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆನೂ ಸಹ ಕಾನೂನು ಕ್ರಮ ಜರುಗಿಸಲಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಈಗ ಅದು
also executing all legal action against the people who have involved in the crime and violence.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಂದೋಬಸ್ತನು ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೂ ಬೇಕಾದಂಥ ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿಯನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಕಳಿಸಿ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಮಾಡಲಾಗಿದೆ. ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದಂಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಅಂಥದ್ದು ಕಂಡು ಬಂದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಪರಿಶೀಲನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಕ್ರಮ ಜರುಗಿಸಿ.
ನೀವು ಒಬ್ರು ಲಾ ಅಂಡ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ADGP ಆಗಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ರೀತಿ
We
ಘಟನೆ
have
ಮರುಕಳಿಸಿ ಅಂತ
security
ಏನಾದ್ರು
deployment in Shivamogga. We have got police personnel, officers across the state to Shivamogga district to keep law and order situation under control.
ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಹಿರಿಯ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳೊಂದಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಆದರೆ ಇದು ಮರುಕಳಿಸದಂತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಜರುಗಿಸ್ತೀವಿ.
Keeping law and order in the mind and to take care of law and order situation in the districts, we have following all kind of protocols, all kind of guidelines which has been issued, and it will be strictly followed across the district.
ನಾವು ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಗಮನ ಹರಿಸ್ತೀವಿ.
ತಾವು ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಗತ್ಯವಾದಂಥ ಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನು ಕೈಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ ಒಂದು ಭಾಗ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪಾಲಿಟಿಷಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರವೋಕಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ.
ನಾನು ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನಲ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ನಾನು ರಾಜಕೀಯದ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲ ಲಾ ಅಂಡ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ಗೆ ಏನೇನು ಲಾ ಅಂಡ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ಗೆ